What's up, everybody? I want to do something a little bit different this week. Today is Monday morning. I'm just getting my week started. I already packaged up quite a few things out here. We had a really successful week. The sheet right here says 34 things need to get shipped out for a total of $3,175. We've already done quite a bit of packaging for the day, so I kind of got to my stopping point there. But what I'm going to do in this video is kind of bring you guys along for my work week. So like an average work week for a full-time reseller. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna kind of just show you guys like the trials and tribulations. If I have any good tips along the way or things that I want to share with you guys, it'll be a good opportunity for me to just take a whole week to spend time making a good video, good content for you guys. But yeah, that's what we're gonna do. So without further ado, let's get into it. So this is my packaging table. I've packaged up these items here. I've weighed them. Now out of the 34 items, you know, we're shipping out about 15 a day. We got some more packages over here and a couple of large ones behind me. It might be like 15 to 18, I'm not sure of the total, but that's about half of them. And then we'll finish the other half tomorrow to get all caught up. But I have 2-day handling on my items, so I'm able to break the things up like this. Most of the items I packaged sold on Friday evening and Saturday, and then tomorrow I'll package the stuff that's sold on Sunday and the last couple items from Saturday. All right, so I just dropped my packages off, got lunch, so now I'm back here. I'm gonna spend the next couple hours listing items. My mom works for me. She takes a lot of pictures and then does the drafts from home. So we have a draft bank of about 80 items right now. So I'm gonna spend about the next 90 minutes, hour and a half or so, making a lot of these drafts live. I basically proofread them. She does a lot of the work on the front end, and then I just kind of like go over and make sure everything looks good, add a sentence or two if I want to, but 9 times out of 10, I just kind of scroll through, everything looks good, and I click list it now. And it really helps keep things moving and get a lot of inventory processed, having somebody take photos and make drafts for me. So that's what we're gonna do for the next couple hours. Then later in the day, we're gonna work on an online auction we have that starts on Saturday. I have my auction business license, so I have a lot of local online auctions. A lot of the stuff on this table here is what I've set aside for that. Stuff that's really not good enough to go on eBay will end up going in a local online auction. What's going on, guys? It's now Tuesday morning. So what I've done so far this morning, it is now 9:30 in the morning. I got here at about 8 and I got right to work. I got all this stuff pulled out here for my mom. She's gonna be here in a couple hours and she does a lot of photography for me. So I'm gonna pull out about close to 35 to 40 items for her, depending on like the difficulty of like cleaning and testing and how long it takes to do the photos. But it usually only takes her about 3 to 4 hours, and that's with taking breaks in between. So she'll photograph all this stuff today, and then tomorrow she'll list it all from home. So I'll pay her $80 to do the photography for today, and then I'll pay her $80 to do all the drafts from home tomorrow. So it works out good for me because I'm gonna be able to get these like 40 items processed and listed in 2 days. And I'm paying an employee $160 in labor cost. So it's roughly about $4 an item, but it's actually so worth it. I can turn things over a lot faster. It forces me to like quickly process and get things ready for listing that otherwise might start in a death pile or become overwhelming at times. So this is a really good way that we're able to process a lot of inventory. If you ever thinking about getting an employee, I think the best use for, in my personal opinion, of having the employee is to either do packaging, photography, and then doing drafts for you. And the reason I ever do drafts is so I can go back at the tail end, proofread everything, add stuff if I want to, take stuff out, you know, just kind of double check, make sure everything's good. So it's nice to have like a rough draft and then have me come through and finalize everything. Some other things we got going on today. I have to call U-Haul. I'm going to clean out that storage unit facility tomorrow, so that's going to be exciting, and I'll show you guys what we get there. I'm going to complete a bunch of drafts on these tables back here. We got a bunch of other items, and on a table here that you can't see behind the camera, we have a bunch of stuff that's already been photographed and drafted. So I'm going to get that stuff listed and put it on its corresponding shelf. So I have 2 warehouses next to each other. I'm sure some of you guys remember that from recent videos. But I have a portion of this warehouse. My buddy is a contractor, so he has like some space on this side of the warehouse. But I actually have this back right part here, which I have a lot of the car audio stuff I still need to go through that I'm still processing. As you see, we have 4 huge racks and then a pile of stuff in the corner, so we still have a lot of that to process. I have all this stuff from the CD buyout house, which my main goal over the next couple of months is to get this area cleared out so I can utilize this space for online auctions better. But the primary purpose I'm using this space for is the online auctions. So everything over on these shelves here is stuff that's in the auction that I mentioned that starts on Saturday. So we just have a lot of cool stuff. You know, some of the stuff sells good on eBay, but it also is like slow movers. So I just like to pick it up. You know, I bought these recently at a sale for $9 each, and I think I'll make some profit on them. But yeah, we got all kinds of different stuff here. I try to get something for everybody. So you can see we got like some vintage metal toys and cast iron coin banks, old toolboxes, and you also got some new action figures like He-Man, and we got like trucks for kids. There's some fishing reels and coins. So I try to mix it up. We got all kinds of stuff. I got these huge bags of Legos, you know, everything's sold to the highest bidder and all the bids start at $5. So you get like a 99% sell-through rate, and we still have a lot of work to do for this auction that starts Saturday. So by the time it's all said and done, all these shelves will be filled up. I'm gonna clean this stuff off right now and make room for the incoming stuff that we have for the auction that starts in just a few days. So we got our work cut out for us. Good morning, guys. It is now Thursday morning. I forgot to check in with you guys yesterday, which is unfortunate because we did the clean out yesterday. So it's probably like the best day where I should have been filming, but I was just so busy and I wanted to get it done. I had like my eye on the prize and I completely forgot I was making this like weekly reseller video anyway. Obviously, YouTube is not my priority. I have a lot of things going on. But yeah, when I get back to the warehouse, I'll show you guys the stuff I got from the clean out. I bought out a guy's storage unit. I paid him $850. Speaking of storage units, I'm at a storage unit facility right now. This is not the unit I bought. This is my unit. I just use this for overflow. When I bought the car audio inventory, you can see we had like this big industrial printer. There's some like large boxes. All these bags are full of like smaller items like installation kits for CD players and things like that in cars. And I really just didn't have enough room in my warehouse to fill all this up. So this is just kind of like an overflow space. The reason I'm here this morning is I'm gonna grab some stuff that we're gonna list on eBay this week. That's what I do. I come by here a few times a week and I'm just trying to like clear out some space. And I actually have another unit in here. So I'm gonna try in the next couple of months to consolidate everything into one unit because you wanna keep your overhead down, your monthly expenses, obviously. All right, guys, so the stuff we cleaned out of that storage unit was a really good haul. I paid $850 for the contents of the unit. There was some really, really high-end, nice handmade furniture, like really rare kinds of wood and stuff. This is called camphor wood. I looked up similar pieces. They sell for several $100s. One of these was sycamore and one of these was called blonde something. I wrote it all down, so I have to go back and look. This bench is made from blackjack oak. Now all these items are going in my local auction, but they should do very well. And we should get, you know, $100 to $200 per piece. There's another little nice like coffee table or end table here. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 really nice wooden pieces here. So we should get most of our $850 back off of that. We also got some ladders. We got the 16-foot extension fiberglass ladder and 2 of the 8-foot Werner ladders. They're in really good condition, as you can see. We got this brand new DeWalt miter saw stand. And then we got this thing. It's an old railroad mover. That's the handle. And then there's the attachment. I guess it would like go on the ground like this. You put it behind the rail car tire and you could actually move the rail car by pushing the pole. It's kind of a primitive tool. Then we also got a 2-ton floor jack, a 3-ton really nice floor jack. We got some jack stands. This is like a brand new creeper. Well, looks like it's close to brand new. So we got those items there. And I also got this GE air conditioner heater. It's in like perfect condition with the remote manual. This guy like obviously had money. Everything was really nice and clean. So we're gonna put that in the local auction. I looked those up, they're like $500 at Home Depot. So I should easily get a couple $100 out of that. Okay, then we have some more items over here. We got like some wood pieces, like kind of like a coat rack that the guy made. We got this big sledgehammer, cast iron bull hanger, TV mounting kit. This is really nice. Stanley jumper. It's camouflage, new in the box. We got 2 hitches. We got some more of these hooks. This is like a cool vintage, antique old stool. And the coolest thing about it says the provenance right here. It said it's made in 1925 by the maker's name. And it says the side rails are rosewood from an Este organ, or, you know, like a piano, owned by my mother in 1905. So I see stuff like this all the time, primitive pieces, but it's rare that you have like provenance on the piece, which is pretty cool. We also got this, which is just like a toilet riser pad or something random. We got the little Bissell floor cleaner, a heat gun. This is like an antique fireplace cover screen for like a really small fireplace is what the guy told me. But it's solid cast iron, so it's a really cool piece. And then it has like this coating on it. I'm not sure what that is, but it's a really nice piece. We got this little fireplace thing. It's really reflective, sorry, but it's cool. Like it lights up. There's like stones in there. There's like a fire screen in the back, and it's a heater. So you can change the color of the light, like blue, green, white, orange, whatever color you want. Then you can also change the color of the fire in the back from like blue, orange, white, like whatever tint you want, the rocks and the fire. Comes with a little remote. It's a really cool piece. And then another custom made wood piece. This is oak and cherry wood, and it's a really big custom made mirror. This is the bottom, I believe, and then this is the wall mount piece that goes with it to hang it on the wall. But another custom piece, some furniture risers. We got these lamps, 1, 2, 3. They're all pretty cool lamps. This is a really nice piece here. These are, I think, $400 or $500 new at Home Depot or Lowe's. It's a 200 PSI DeWalt freestanding compressor, air compressor, and the guy only used it a few times. Nice piece. We also got the mini fridge. This fan, which looked it up, I was shocked. It's actually like a $200 shop fan. Doesn't look like it would be, but it is. It has some extra plugs there, which I thought was cool. And there's a handheld drain cleaning machine. And then probably, arguably, maybe the best piece out of the whole unit was this brand new DeWalt 12-inch miter sliding saw. DWS 779 is the model number. I want to say these were like $400 or $500 as well. So yeah, I think for $850 we did pretty good. And then I also got a shelf, which I'm gonna sell. You know, that should be like another 40 or 50 bucks. We got some furniture blankets, which we can always use a few extra of those. But that pretty much sums it up. I took pictures of everything yesterday, and I think it was like 40 pieces. But at $850, I think I'm gonna do very well. Good morning, guys. It is now Friday. It is the end of the week. Right now I'm packaging up orders that are going out. We have 19 orders going out today for total sales of $1,690. A lot of different things. We got like some scuba gear, a lot of stuff from the car audio buyout, just you know, the regular stuff that we sell around here. Sold a vintage BB gun, action figures, some sneakers, a little mix of everything. Some cassette tape, sealed, and a few other items. But yeah, that's what we got to do today. I'm going to package up this stuff, then I'm meeting my aunt, uncle, and wife for lunch. And then after that, I'm going to spend the rest of the day completing drafts and just kind of picking up and organizing around here. I have about 73 items in the draft bank right now, so that my mom has taken pictures of and then made all the drafts. So I'm going to finalize as many of those as I can today, and with any luck, I'll get them all done. And it's a really good boost to like list 60, 70 items like on a Friday going into the weekend. That's hard for a lot of people to do. And I never used to do stuff like that. And without the help of an employee, it's literally impossible, I would say, unless you just grind it out for 10 straight hours and do nothing else but lists. but I don't have the time to do that because obviously I have a bunch of packages going out, and there's a lot of other things we have to do to keep the wheels in motion besides just listing. But that's what we have going on today. So it's a good Friday. I hope you guys had a good week and good luck with your sales. I just finished lunch and dropped off my packages. I bring them to this place here, like the next town over. But I like this because they take FedEx and UPS and also USPS. So like today I had packages from all three places, and they took all the packages in one spot, and that's what I like about them. So we had a really good productive week. Sorry I didn't get more content. I just tend to get like really lost in my work. I get busy, so sometimes I forget if I'm making a video that's supposed to span out over the course of a week. But I think I got some pretty good stuff in there for you guys. Anyways, if you made it this far in the video, I really appreciate it. I'll be dropping another one soon. Thanks again for watching, and until next time, good luck with your sales. Peace.